Hi, it's me, Joyce, just talking, just singing, and just reminiscing again. Oh my gosh, how many stories does she have? Well, more than I have songs, which is kind of scary. But anyway, I don't have that many songs really. Anyway, I just want to do a little bit of reminiscing because right now we're having, we're in pandemic right now, and people have to adapt to change so quickly. I mean, people have had to change their careers. I don't have to go into all the details. You've heard on the news, you've read it, you've experienced it yourselves. You know what's going on. I don't have to go into detail. But one thing that made my brother and I very adaptable is the fact that we had to change things a lot. I mean, I've expressed to you that I was, I lived in 17 different places by the time I was 17. My father and mother, had different careers, and also, it was kind of a time of great difficulty. Let's just say that, but also great love and great adaptability, and that's what's really important. That's what I want to express to you now, and how people can adapt. And of course, one story I want to tell, and I is a story of adaptability. We didn't really get a lot of stuff when we were kids because there was not a lot of money. Because my dad was a commissioned salesman, my mom, had administrative jobs, and she also was in showbiz. But showbiz didn't pay, not at all. As a matter of fact, we spent more money on showbiz than we actually got in our household. So anyway, point is, my dad used to go to the gas station, and he would collect Texaco points. He was a on the road salesman, so he was able to collect quite a few points with his gas that he bought. He had to purchase being on the road so much. And one day he came home with a baseball bat, glove, and ball for my brother. And he was so happy to bring that home. It was one of the rewards you got with your points. He gave it to my brother, and my brother was so ecstatic because we as kids just didn't get a whole lot of stuff. And it was so amazing that my dad was so happy because my dad comes from a sports family, but what he didn't realize was that he had brought my brother a right-hand glove. My brother was left-handed. So my brother was looking at this, and I don't know, I guess back then, at Texaco, they only had right-hand gloves. My dad just picked it up because all he saw was something for his little boy. And I picked it up, brought it home. My brother looked at it and thought, "Oh my goodness, how am I going to use this glove? It's a right-hand glove, and I need a left-hand glove." So he knew that if he gave it back to Dad, it's quite possible if he brought it back to the Texaco station, he would never see a ball, bat, and glove for a very long time because there just was no money to buy stuff like that. So he kept it. And what my brother learned to do was not to make my dad happy and to make himself happy. He learned to use a right-hand glove and pitch with his left hand, which he still does to this very day. And sometimes we need to learn to adapt that way to, have a right-hand glove when we need a left-hand glove, pitch with our right hand instead of our left hand, or, whatever. I guess the right-hand glove, you have the catch. I don't know. Anyway, the point was it was opposite. So often we have to do what's opposite in life in order to survive. And it's not comfortable, it's not easy, and it takes skill and it takes practice. And right now with this pandemic, we sure as heck have had to do that. And I know I told my brother I would not share this story out of respect for him, but you know what? It's a story I think that needs to be told. And we weren't able to bring a whole lot of things with us when we came to Toronto from Hull, Quebec, because we didn't have a lot of money, and we had to come here and establish ourselves. Heck, like I said, all the furniture was rented, and TV, everything. We just rented everything because we couldn't afford to buy it. But one thing I was able to bring back, well, we all know Pierre. I was able to bring Pierre, which was a miracle. I still have it to this day, a precious puppy. And I was able to bring 3 albums. This is an album of a choir I was in 1967, just to a 1,000 voice choir when I was in grade 6. We recorded that for the centennial year. And of course, my Lighthouse album. And my Blood, Sweat, and Tears album, which looks like it's been through the wars. And maybe it has, but I still have my Blood, Sweat, and Tears album. Only had 3 albums because we didn't have a lot. But we cherished what we have. Look, I still have this stuff because I cherish it so much. So cherish what you have, adapt to what you have, make the most of what you've got because that's all you got, right? So you got to make the most of it. And you never know, you're going to become innovative. After the 1918 to 20 Spanish flu pandemic, which was serious. I'm going to put a link to a documentary actually down here for you guys to watch, okay, to be inspired. We're going to get through this. But what came out of that was a lot of innovation, a lot of good stuff. People had to adapt and work with what they had, the new reality, okay? Anyway, that's all I want to say. And I want to say that I'm going to sing one song, actually, that's on here. Yeah, I'm going to sing it. God Bless the Child. And also another song that I love very much. So thank you very much for joining me. So I'm going to go off and reset my mic so I can sing for you. Okay? Thanks. Them that's got shall get. Them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Your mama may have, and your papa may have. But God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. Well, and the strong seem to get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the great joy. Your mama may have, and your papa may have. But God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. And when you got money, you got lots of friends crowding around your door. But when the money's gone and all your spending ends, they won't be around anymore. No more. And your rich relations may give you a crust of bread and such. Well, you can help yourself, but don't take too much, 'cause your mama may have, and your papa may have. But God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. God bless the child. And may we bless all the children. I'd like to end this. Joyce just talking, just singing with a beautiful song. Nat King Cole made this very, very famous. And it's called Nature Boy. And I'd like to just leave you with this last message, which is probably the most beautiful message to take us through life, through the rest of this year, to help us get over and get on with our lives after this pandemic is over. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way, and while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Thanks for watching. Joyce just talking, just singing. Leave you with the answer to all those many, many complicated questions in the universe. 42. Thanks for watching.